Hi, and welcome to today's video. Don't mind the background noises, that's my dog. Trigger warning, scissors. Do not do this without parental help if you're under the age of 9. First, we're gonna need 4 pop tabs and some scissors. It's getting out a little longer than it needs to. Yeah, and then we're gonna cut the top of the pop tab so that it has a little like slit in it. This may be difficult. It will look like this. You can bend it, and the middle part might also break, but that's okay because you can just put it back together. Just like that. Now we're gonna make a pointy end on it, and we're gonna bend it apart so that we can do so. We don't want it too pointy because then it will hurt to put on, at least more than it should. It will hurt a little bit to put on if you make it tight enough to stay on, like through a tsunami, but as long as you don't make it too tight it shouldn't hurt too much. We're also going to, oh wait, I don't think we're there yet. I'm sorry, this is my first voiceover. I'm very bad at this currently. What am I doing in the background? Oh, okay, yeah, and then we're going to cut the end that isn't sharp, and we're gonna fit it around where you would get your ears pierced or where you have your ears pierced. And we're going to keep cutting the dull end until that fits our ear. I'm gonna show you a couple times what I did. By the way, this took me about 30 minutes to make, like, the earrings themselves. So, if you do not want to spend 30 minutes making these, then I do not recommend it. I think that you're alright. Calm down. Seriously, what in the world am I doing in the background? This looks like a picture at this point. By the way, if you want filming advice on how to make it super still, use a phone stand. That's how I did it. Okay, now, stop looking at me. Hey, you're okay. So once we have it at our desired fit, we're going to take a second one, and we're going to cut the end that we would like to attach to the first one to make it dangly. Now, it might break, just like that, and it's okay, as long as you have a few backups. Now, this normally only breaks if you have thick ones, but it may break if you are using normal ones. So, just make sure you have a few backups. If you don't, you can go on a little hot. In this part, I'm also trying to cut the other end, kind of desperate, but it broke. I should have known that. So we're gonna go on a little side quest to find a pop tab. I had to let my dog out because she was getting anxious. When are we going on the side quest? How long is it gonna take me to do this? I'm sorry for the long and exaggerated video. I like to give people time in my tutorials so that they don't have to pause a whole lot. So I try to not cut out many pieces unless I'm doing a repeat. But we're now going on the little hunt for a pop tab, and I'm just putting the camera down so that y'all don't see like my entire body. But we found a pop tab, monster one of my favorites. Struggling to get it off here. Once we do get it, we're gonna go back to our working area. Just stepped in beads. That hurt. Don't mind how messy my room is. I was doing a deep clean, and I get motivation from videos sometimes. Sorry, it's all over. Okay. Now that we have the pop tab, it might have a little end piece. We're going to just cut that off. And if it has a really, like, a thick spot where you want to, like, cut it and you can't cut it, then you're going to try to take that off. It's going to be kind of hard, but you can do it. I promise. Like I said, it's a very long craft. If you make it enough times, I'm sure it'll be less long, but if you make it this way, then it's a very long craft. While we're doing this, I'm just gonna say, if you have a pop tab that has like a full end, you can just take really sharp scissors, or maybe a crafting knife, and just like kind of stab it in there until it's big enough to get an end of a broken one on there. But tightly. It won't dangle anymore, but it'll still be longer. So, now that we got the slit in, I think we did at least. Did we? Oh, no. Well, this is just your time to do whatever you need to do in the craft. If you don't have anything you need to do, take a break. Get a snack, get some water. It should be cut soon. Almost the end of the video. Just remember, there is a repeat at this, so this is a long one. But now that you have the slit, where are my hands? Okay, so it is time for you to get a snack or water. Because I'm taking forever in the video. And I'm a little too lazy to, what's it called? To cut it. Like the video. I'm just gonna say it now, because it's almost over. Once you have the slit in the pop tab, you're gonna pull it apart. And then you're gonna put it on an open end of the pop tab that isn't the end that goes in your ears. So not the end with the pointy part, but the end that's still kind of full. And then you're gonna keep doing that. Oh, I'm showing it now. You're gonna do that again, and you're gonna keep doing that until you have your desired length in both earrings. It'll dangle like this, and here is the final result of mine. I have a second pair that you can see in another video. Bye!